Hey, Deepwater, just want to give you an update on our annual local church conference. That's like our AGM, our annual business meeting every year. It is coming up on Monday, May 15th at 6:30 p.m. at our North Street location. That's Monday, May 15th, 6:30 p.m. at our North Street location. Again, this year we're doing pies and charts. It is a pie potluck, so you can sign up in this email to let us know what you can bring in terms of pie. We love pie. We love all pies. We do not discriminate. Hot pies, cold pies, sweet pies, savory pies, pizza pies. All pies are welcome at Deepwater's annual Pies and Charts. There's a couple of changes you're going to notice at our LCC this year based on the actions of last year's General Conference. The General Conference is the big every 4 years business meeting of the Wesleyan Church across all of North America. Delegates, both pastors and non-pastors, get together and sent by their district conferences, which are sent by their local church conferences, and they vote on all kinds of different proposals on things like governance structure and policies, and sometimes even issues of doctrine. Well, at this last General Conference in 2022, we made a bunch of changes to like policy and procedure stuff. A lot of that is kind of obscure stuff that most people would never notice, or kind of just codifying things that have become standard practice over the years. But there are two significant changes that are relevant to Deepwater and our LCC this year that I want to quickly walk you through. The first is our nominating committee. That's always made up of the lead pastor, 2 members of the leadership team, and then 2 members who aren't members of the leadership team. And in the past, the LT appoints 2 of its own members to that, and then the LCC elects the 2 non-LT members to that. Moving forward, the polity of the denomination calls for those 2 non-LT members to also be appointed by the leadership team. But as always, we will continue to make the call for nominations from the floor in advance, in addition to what the nominating committee brings forward. And then the others in the area of the budget. In the past, the LCC has approved the annual budget for the church. Moving forward, the polity of the denomination calls for the LBA, as the discipline calls it, or the leadership team as we tend to call it, to be the ones who approve the budget. That means we will no longer be voting on the budget at the LCC. We will, however, take some time to present the budget, answer questions around it, receive feedback. We just won't be holding a formal vote to approve it. And of course, we'll still present a report on the previous year's finances, how things went the previous year as well. Now, I know that some people really love to go through the budget in depth, and then probably most people just kind of glaze over when a spreadsheet shows up. So in order to be more efficient in that May 15th meeting and to allow us more time to talk about some of the exciting stuff like celebrating how God has been at work through the ministries of Deepwater this year, we're going to be offering a special budget report meeting on Monday, May 8th at 6:30 p.m. at North Street. Our treasurer and our executive pastor will be there. They'll walk you through the budget in whatever level of detail you want, answer any and every question you have. And so if you really want to geek out on the budget, this would be your chance for the budget report meeting Monday, May 8th at 6:30 p.m. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of mixed reaction to these changes. Some will love the simplicity and the efficiency of it. Some will have wished to continue having more direct input into the decision making in those areas. And to be honest, I can see both sides of that coin. For those of you who may not be in love with these new changes, I just want to remind you that policies like this that are standardized are kind of part of what it means to be part of a larger denominational family, and to remind you that these decisions were made by hundreds of rank and file Wesleyans like you and me, not by like 4 people in some smoky back room at headquarters. And for all of us, I want to point out that these changes make our collective discernment around who serves on the leadership team even more important than it's already always been. And so I want to encourage you, make sure you come on out to Pies and Charts, our LCC on Thursday, May 15th, 6:30 p.m. at North Street. It's going to be fun. We'll see you there.